I would love to get your thoughts of like just overall Bungie and the new marathon game.
So, full disclosure, I've been playing Marathon since 2023 when they invited me out to the studio to see it. And over the past couple of years, I've been fortunate enough that I've seen different iterations of what Marathon is. From when I originally played it in 2023 to what it is now, it has definitely changed. The core concept of it is still the same though. So think of Marathon this way. Marathon is at its core an extraction shooter. So something like Escape from Tarkov, right? Where you basically have a run where you go into the world, you're chasing loot. It's a PvP/PvE environment. So you will have PvE enemies in there that you will encounter, but there'll also be other PvP, squads in there as well. It's a 3-man team. You can go in solo as well. But the point is with the PvP encounters, they can obviously kill you. You can kill them. You can steal their loot, the whole thing. If you die in the world before you get out, because you have a time limit before you can get out. If you die in the world, you'll lose whatever you have on you. If you're able to, quote unquote, extract it, you can add that into your inventory. There's some permanent things that will carry over to different runs, things like that. There's obviously other perks that you can upgrade, things that you find in the world to improve your gear and your weapons and all of that. What makes Marathon unique compared to something like Tarkov is they've essentially made it now into like this hybrid extraction shooter, hero shooter. So there's 6 different classes that you'll be able to get. I think in this demo that they're doing, there's 4 of them that'll be available. And even the classes, they aren't static. You can upgrade them and kind of, change out some of their loadouts and perks and that you'll have on that as well. I love the art style of it. It's 3 maps, I think they said at launch that you'll be able to play. September 23rd is the launch date. They're going to do this closed alpha here on April 23rd. And I would imagine they'll have some kind of open beta over the summer as well. It has potential. It definitely does. Here's my concern with Marathon: lasting power. I definitely think this is something everybody will want to jump in and check out. How many people are going to continue to play it for the long term is the thing. Not to mention, they're charging you $40. This is not free to play. It does have a battle pass that comes in it. I know when I was at Bungie, and this was, again, a couple of years ago, we sat and we had full-on discussions about monetization, and we're very adamant you cannot have pay to win in this. If you're going to do a battle pass, you need to make it very consumer friendly, cosmetic items, stuff like that. I want to say even back then we were pushing for more of a free to play model, but ultimately they sold it on this $40 SKU. Like I said, I'm more concerned with, like I played Destiny for 10 years. Will I want to play Marathon for 10 years? I don't know. I'm leaning towards probably not, but we'll see. Once we get into it again, like I said, these are 3-man teams. You're doing the runs. You're chasing the loot. What is going to be the thing to have me come back in year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5? That'll be the big challenge that Bungie's going to have with it. Obviously, adding more maps into this, adding other classes of heroes that you're going to be able to use, constantly updating the weapons, things like that, gear that you're chasing in the world, enemy types that'll be in the world as well. That's going to be the key to Marathon, I think, long term. I think, like I said, I think September, you're going to see a lot of people jump on and play this. Will those same people still be there in September of 2026? That's the big question that Bungie has to ask. And that's going to be just like with Destiny, adding additional content post-launch to keep people, that carrot on the stick, to keep people coming back. Again, it's Bungie. From a shooting aspect, it's world class. No worries there. You're going to have fun with this. The PvP encounters were fun. They can get very intense that you're doing with that. And again, this is just in my limited playtime over the past few years. But it's fun. It's a fun game. I just have the concern of the long-term fun of Marathon, and we'll see what they're going to be able to do with that.
Yeah, because this is also it's not full price. I see people saying at
$40.
Like, it's gonna be $40. It's similar to Helldivers.
I think that's a mistake, personally.
You think so? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're, and I understand how they're doing it. You're essentially buying year 1 up front. I think free to play makes more sense. Get more people in the door to try it versus putting this price. Because again, we're in a different world now. We're in a world of the Fortnites, of the Apexes, where these things, the Marvel Rivals, obviously, this is like my daughter's bananas over there right now. I can jump in and try it for free, and if it grabs me, I'll willingly pay for battle passes and all that moving forward. Will that be a barrier to entry for people that aren't sure? If I'm not sure about it, why am I spending $40?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? That's my thing with it. If I'm not sure about Marathon, I don't know, it's kind of, the art style's good. I don't know if I got to spend $40 to try it. I don't know. And you're going to hear a lot of that. I'm just telling you now. So really, it's going to come down to, again, a hardcore OG Destiny fans, Bungie fans. We're all jumping in day one. We're going to spend the $40. It's the other people that it's going to be a concern. I'm glad that cross progression, cross play, PlayStation, Xbox, PC is going to be there. Look, Switch 2 eventually.
Oh, that's Switch for sure.
But
Switch for sure.
So, I mean, the population, it's going to be open to everyone to play. We're all going to get to be able to play together, which is great. I just hope there's enough there at launch to get people to say, yeah, it's not 70, it's 40. All right, I'll spend the $40 to try this out. Because you're essentially making a commitment at that point with the $40 that I'm going to stay for the first season of this, because that's what you're paying for with the $40. So this alpha, the closed alpha they're doing now, like I said, I'm assuming there will be an open beta, so people will get to try it for themselves. They got to knock it out of the park with that open beta. I will say that. They need to knock it out of the park across all platforms. There can't be a bunch of bugs. There has to be enough content in there in that open beta to get people excited that when September 23rd comes, here's my $40. I want to go play.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it out. I want to check it out, the PC version, if it's possible. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up here because we have like another stuff we have to do. But
let me say one last thing, because I didn't say it at the top. I do want to thank, I want to thank Bungie, PlayStation for, obviously allowing me to be a part of this creator program that they've had over the past few years with Marathon. Because, like I said, not only did I get to go to Bungie, I got hands-on with the game. I've been in various, for lack of a better term, digital town hall sessions where they've shown us new concepts, Q&A back and forth. So, they want to make the best game that they can. They really do. This isn't hey, this is Marathon, you're just going to like it no matter what. It's like, no, we understand that the community is a core component of what Marathon is and what it will be in the future. So they definitely want all that feedback. So I do appreciate them allowing me to be a part of this early process in that.